Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we're taking out the Tier 6 New Mexico, and we're going to be doing some Battleship gameplay, and namely kind of recapping on the first video where how do you get citadels and general battleship tactics. This was a pretty good game that I just finished doing, so we're watching the replay on this one. Long story short, did about 2,000 base XP in this game, and right at the end actually got accused of being a bot, which was just kind of made my entire evening. You know you're doing something right when you're getting accused of cheating, and that kind of extends to all online games, World of Warships or otherwise. So, I get spawned dead center. This is a Tier 6 game. Tier 6 through Tier 5, I think there's one lowly little Tier 4 destroyer. Bless his heart. And we've got a Tier 4 cruiser, so it's probably not a good day for him either. Two Tiers 5 carriers. Not too terribly worried about them. And looks like they have 2 Tier 5 Congos for one of our Tier 6 Fusos. So overall, a fairly even match. Nothing particularly crazy. So I get started out in the middle. First thing that occurs to me was looking at that screen was I have a bunch of Japanese battleships who can all do about 20-kilometer range. Me and my New Mexico, I can do about, I think it's 16.5. So first things first, I do a very sharp angle. I push forward so that I can get within range of any targets. Now there's only one cap in the center on both sides, so there's no reason to go far off to the side. I'm just going to try and loiter here in the middle and look for targets of opportunity. Let the battle kind of develop and see what's available to shoot at. So here I see a New Mexico that is showing its full broadside, and I have teammates that are all shooting at it, so I popped my spotter aircraft and thinking about firing it, but he's turning off. My teammates actually scared him into not doing it, so not wanting to waste a shot, I look for other targets. The Congo's at a sharp angle, plus he's behind a hill. It's going to be a hard shot. Nuremberg is at a sharp angle, but I'll be getting plunging fire. He's so far away that my shells are coming directly down. And bam. Double citadel.
Enemy heavily damaged.
He's got 700 life, and he evaporated from already incoming shells. So that's one cruiser down right there on my opening salvo. I mean, I don't get credit for the kill, but let's not kid ourselves. I just killed that cruiser within the first 2.5 minutes of the game. He is now gone. His game is over. I still have my spotter aircraft up. Fire over the island there. We're just going to take some shots. Again, they don't have to be full broadside because by the time they get to their target at 20 kilometers or so, it's plunging fire. I only did 1,000 damage. Oh well. It's not hurting me. I'm not taking any damage in return. Nor am I putting myself in a bad position by doing so. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the mini-map, and you'll see that all the other enemies are down in the bottom right corner of the map. So I'm keeping myself perpendicular to them so that they don't have a broadside on me. And I'm just taking little pot shots at this Fuso. Trying to lead him a little bit. Looks like he's going to turn. Oh, we got a destroyer that's kind of trying to sneak in there. So I call him out to my team. I don't switch to HE. I had 0 damage on that Fuso way out there. That's fine. Again, didn't take any damage in return, so you're going to miss every shot that you don't take. That destroyer is in a bad way, but we're ready for him. Okay, he's no more. He was on some kind of weird suicide run trying to sneak that gap so he could kill me and the Fuso and maybe our carriers and stuff. It's admirable, but very stupid. Yeah, just especially being a Russian DD, you're not going to stealth up through there and start torping people that didn't expect it. That's for Japanese destroyers. Know your place. So I saw that Fuso had already done a complete 180. He is turning the other way around. Again, there is no objective on the 1, 2, or 9 and 10 line. There is no reason to go down there. There's no known enemies down there. You can see on the 1 and 2 line we have 3 teammates, that 2 destroyers and a cruiser, and they're not spotting anyone other than that Fuso. There's nothing for us over there. There's no reason to go. Don't go all the way to the 1 or 2 or the 9 or 10 line when there's no reason to do so. Now, if their entire team had zerged over there, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Because you need to go over there and support your teammates and help kill. But in this situation, we saw that the majority of their team is actually going the other way, counterclockwise around the map. So the only thing in between us flanking their team and our teammates on the east side of the map getting just railed is us killing this Fuso quickly. So I tell my teammates, you know, hey, this is pointless, don't go up the 1 and 2 line. The guys that are already on the 1 and 2 line move up and meet up with us. Hopefully we can reconvene right around their cap. I'm already turning my turrets long before I actually made the turn. Don't swing your tail out if you don't have to. My back turrets take a long time to swing and make that whole 180-degree turn. So why expose the tail of my ship and my broadside before my turrets are actually ready to fire? Here comes the Fuso. He's now well within my range because I sailed straight at him. We have the advantage here. It's a clear numerical advantage. He's sailing broadside on me. That's a big no-no. This is how you get citadeled, is sailing broadside. Bam. Looks like I hit the broadside under his front 2 turrets. Again, citadels are either underneath the turrets or underneath the smokestack. Smokestack one tends to be bigger and easier to hit, but I just hit that same one twice. I took him from almost full health to a 4th health. I've got my next salvo coming up. He's starting to turn into me, but he had cut his engine, so he's turning very, very slowly. And you see the really sharp angle he's firing at me at. Yeah, do 1,000 damage, nothing special. I'm gonna bring my back guns around because he already shot. And it looks like he's straightening out again, or at least he stopped turning. And now I'm gonna put the front of my ship back at him. Nope, nope, hit that same citadel again.
Enemy battleship sunk.
I literally took 0 damage. You cannot show your broadside as a battleship to another battleship. You will just die. The only way that you won't is sheer luck and RNG. So now the Fuso's dead. My teammates actually listened and look, they're pushing up into the cap. Our flank on the east side has really taken a pounding. They've done some damage. You can see both of these AOBAs are about half health. And I just so happen to be very good at killing cruisers as a battleship.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Cruisers, in my opinion at least, should be your absolute #1 priority to try and kill. Here I'm just trying to dodge torpedoes. Generally speaking, you want to turn in towards torpedoes. Took a couple there. Now we'll repair. Okay, now the torpedoes and the bombers are going away, let's worry about shooting again. If this AOBA is really putting a lot of pressure on our destroyer, I'd like to kill him and save our destroyer. He's not even looking at me. You can see his guns are not paying attention to me. And he's showing his broadside. So get those back 2 guns on there. Oh, that's full broadside at close range. He's 7 kilometers away. Done. You can't do that. He's a very tiny, very thin ship, giving me the absolute biggest target he possibly can for me to kill him. He got tunnel vision on that destroyer, so he paid the price. So let's see, there's a Congo, obviously giving me full broadside. Look at this. Backing up at full broadside. You see how little damage I'm taking from both of those battleships? Now watch this. Full broadside, backing up, nice and slow, very predictable. 13 and another 8. Yep, there went his hit points. Funny how that works, isn't it? Are we seeing a pattern yet? So what's he doing? He's still going in reverse. Oh goodness. You can tell he's going in reverse even though there's nothing behind him to give you reference. The smoke in his smokestacks are billowing towards the fore of the ship. So he has to be going in reverse. Let's take another shot. There's another 6K. Pretty much negated his repair. Another 1,000. RNG was with him. Okay, I don't want to go over there yet. Let's cut this corner and finish off this Congo. There's nothing over on that side that's really dangerous to me. At least nothing close. Ah, see, now he's going forward. You can see the smoke on his smokestacks are going towards the aft of the ship now. He's in full forward again. My back guns can't get an angle, so I'm just going to utilize the back guns to help fire at this AOBA and help my teammate out. And we're going to switch back to the Congo, who is still kind of giving broadside. He's angled. Not enough. Yeah, okay, now he's got enough of an angle. So here's another fun thing. At certain ranges, angling really doesn't make a huge difference. Your guns are so big and pack such a wallop that angling just doesn't help you. See, he's dead. I just took the last 5,000 or so health that he probably had there. He's dead. The New Mexico that's down there is distracted, so I'm going to take a chance and broadside, show my broadside to him, and help my teammate who desperately needs help with this AO. Oh, just missed. It's very hard to hit cruisers on that kind of a turn. He's point blank with our Fuso. I'm really worried that he's going to torp him. Oh, RNG. Well, hopefully the Fuso has better luck than my shots did. Yep, he did, okay. Torpedo planes coming in. Thank you, friendly carrier. He was engaging him and you see those torpedoes just split off. He just saved me. And the enemy carrier's dead, so now I don't have to worry about them too much now. And look at this, New Mexico that's giving a full broadside. So let's dodge these torps. Again, try and turn into torps. Yeah, it took one. That's fine. There's no more enemy CV, so I'll take a torpedo. That's not the end of the world. Full broadside. Well, that wasn't a citadel, but it was a nice, good, solid hit. I'll take it. Whoop. Oh, so we got a destroyer at point blank range. You know torpedoes are out in the water, so first thing I need to do is shift. You can see my speed dropping too. I dropped my speed. One and... Yep, two. Took 2 torps, but better than 6. So, repaired the flooding, because I didn't have to burn it from the carrier, which was very fortunate for me. And now let's put some distance in between me and where that destroyer was. Meanwhile, we have a cruiser that's way back in the cap, trying to cap our base. I've used my spotter plane, just taking a blind shot basically at max range. See if I can tag him and reset that cap. Oh, wow, not only tagged him, but I hit him with 4 out of 6 rounds. So yeah, that completely reset the cap and bought my team some time. And that destroyer is still chasing me. Yep. He's going after me or the Fuso, or for that matter, both. He's going to try and use these islands. Okay, so he fired his torpedoes at me. Changing speed and direction. That's how you get away from those torpedoes. Okay, so let's wait for him to come around. I have AP loaded, but damage is damage. Oh, that was a great hit. If those had been HE, probably would have one-shotted him. Okay, now look at the mini-map. He's obviously not going for that Fuso. He wants to use this island to kill me. I'm gonna lose vision on him here in just a second. And I'm switching to HE. So what I want to do here is, he thinks I'm going one direction. I'm going to cut the corner short and cut speed to buy myself a little bit of time for these next rounds to load up. And there he is. And I've got rounds loaded. HE, bam. Now, in case there's torpedoes in the water, I was going straight. Now I'm going to pull a hard left, or port for those who are up on their nautical terms, just in case there were torpedoes, which in this case there wasn't.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
So all in all, a pretty good round. So I don't have the ability to edit in the post-battle screens yet, but one thing interesting to note was, on this game, all told damage that I took from AP rounds, which was a number of shots that I took from both the Fuso and the Congo later on, and even the New Mexico got a couple rounds. All damage told from AP rounds, 9.9k. That was it. That's virtually nothing. My base damage that I did in this game was 127,000 damage, just with my AP rounds. I got another 1,500 or so with the HE right there at the very end. That's what angling your armor does. You saw them taking multiple shots at me, and it seemed like it was doing some damage, but in reality, no, it really wasn't. Showing your broadside, suddenly you get these even non-citadel 10, 15k hits. Trying to get the crack in here, but I did not get it. The RNG was not particularly with me this late in the game. Oh, that was just so close. But that was it. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you had a good time. And I hope I can make some more videos that will do the same.